Hello! This is a very short video about what to say to people who feel stressed. Mainly because I have a deadline that I have to hit or have to meet tomorrow. So I have edited another video on how to spot a good supervisor, which is going to come next week. But I didn't have time to edit it. So, and as you can see, maybe that I am feeling a little bit stressed. Well, nothing big. It is just I have to prioritize my time. So anyway, what to say to people who feel stressed? Because the one thing that is not helpful is to tell people to work less. Basically because if I knew how to work less in order to meet this deadline, I would already be working less. And I think this is true for many other people who are feeling stressed right now. And yes, this is just not going to be helpful in any way, basically. And I think it is the same thing as telling a depressed person, just be happy. Because if they knew how to be happy, then they would already be happy, because nobody thinks, oh yeah, I know I could be happy, but I'd rather be depressed. Or I know I could be relaxed, but I'd rather be stressed. So this is not helpful. The only thing that it does is to add the extra pressure of having to put on a happy face and pretend that you're not stressed, because otherwise you will be pestered by the people around you about why you are stressed and that you should take time off work. And frankly, sometimes we just have to power through a little up until a certain deadline. Of course, there's the point where it is becoming unhealthy, and everyone has to know themselves. And sometimes people also have to just feel the stress and feel how bad it really is in order to make a change themselves. I also know this about myself. When other people are then starting to compensate for me and making my life easier, it is easy for me to extend the stress and kind of drag it on and work beyond my limits for too long. So sometimes people that are working too much also kind of need to crash a little bit. It is very, very hard, but this is something that is unfortunately true and not very comfortable to look at, I understand. So in case you want to help people, then maybe help them by showing them how to work less, so that it is not just telling them work less and leaving them with the extra social pressure of not looking stressed and not being able to talk about their stress, but give some practical and actionable advice. Another tip is to show them how to get counseling, because usually when we are stressed, there is an underlying thing that is causing the stress. Sometimes, of course, we just have to work hard and it is a deadline, but at other times it can also be that when we are constantly stressed, people might be drawing some self-value from being a high achiever. And they will always find this sort of extra stress for this feeling of high achievement, or in order to get this feeling of high achievement. And yeah, sometimes it is important to have counseling or even therapy. And finally, also be there. Again, by saying work less, you are kind of taking away the opportunity for them to just feel open to talk to you. Yes, so I think being there and having always an open ear to listen is also going to help. Unfortunately, I won't have time to blend in any fancy pictures in this video. Please, if you like more videos like this, then be sure to subscribe to my channel and also to hit the little bell so that you get notified every time I post a new video. Follow me on Twitter as CareerConversa1, because I'm tweeting a lot and there you might have already heard some of those types of advice. And then finally, yes, also subscribe if you want to see my video on how to spot a good boss during a job interview. And if you want to see how to spot a bad boss during a job interview in the meantime, then click right here and you will get there. And yes, with this, have a great day, take good care of yourself, don't stress too much, and I see you in the next week. Bye.